I might give you a quick update because I'm about to go out for the night. Top 10 Raiders, we are smashing it. Number 6, top 10 attackers. The army's looking like this, so I think we've made a shit ton of TTs since yesterday, and we've started the hammer here now, so that's pretty cool. We've got 5 hour queue, 5 hour queue, and 6 hour queue catapults. Just going catapults first, as I want to just smash up some of these farms that built grannies, because you all know I'm a ram man myself, but yeah, I want to smash up some of the grannies. And yes, just going to continue farming. We're trying to run the hammer 24/7 there, and also TTs on the stable level 20 as well. So I've got a 5 hour queue there, which is nice. I'm just switching the hero villages as well, making sure I use the helmet in both villages. So that's, you have to do that. And our alliance are just capturing the Great Granary and Great Warehouse storage artifact now, so we'll be able to use that one I guess in about 8 to 10 hours. It should be captured. I think it's 12 hours for a speed server and 24 hours for a normal server, I think, to capture it, that is. It doesn't actually tell you in the treasury, which is unfortunate, but we've got the treasury level 10 ready for that. We do have the trainer captured. I probably showed you that yesterday, but we need treasury 20 and it costs a fortune right now. We don't have that kind of resources, and we probably couldn't run it 24/7 to make it this worth it. So yeah, we're just waiting on that bloody granary so we can get some great granaries in here and a great warehouse. Probably at this stage we'll just build one of each. We'll knock down this here and maybe knock down Academy, I guess. I mean, it gives a lot of culture points, but we should probably knock down it instead of a normal warehouse at the moment, just to get that extra space. So that'll be pretty awesome when we get that. It'll be super helpful in upgrading these crop tiles later on, and for just general storages. I don't think I've ever played on a server where I've actually got the Great Granary, Great Warehouse, because by the time I could get it, it was always just very late in the server and I didn't think it was worth it. But now it's like day 11, day 10 or something, and it's pretty beneficial actually. I'll show you the Platypus account as well on an update on that one. So there, the tiles are just smashing out at the moment, so they're going really well. 233,000 production, like, that is insane. Egypt, Jesus Christ, you're OP. But yeah, those are the Oasis bonus from the waterworks, so it's actually insane. And also has a level 10 treasury ready for the Great Granaries and Great Warehouse. Like, as you can see, they desperately need it. Like, the NPCing like every under 2 hours, yeah. And yeah, so they're really desperate. So they'll probably gold up a few Great Granaries here to start with, and then take down this Great Warehouse up, take down probably the Academy. I'm not sure why they don't have a barracks in here. They probably should have a barracks to train slaves and stuff, but that should come when we can take these greats down. And yeah, so that's an update on both accounts. Pretty happy with where they stand at the moment. We are getting close to a 6th village, so we're just smashing out parties. I'll check if parties are able to be made yet. So I'll chuck a party on here in a sec, and then just keep going. Great party here, and then just normal party here. So we'll be running 2 great parties, and then 2 normal ones at this stage. And we need our 6th village soon. Like, these artwork spammers out in front of us, well, one of them is anyway. We know this guy's an artwork spammer, and I'm not sure about this guy, like he just seems to gold the hell out of his villages. So he might not be spamming artworks. I've not seen him buy any, so it's highly possible he hasn't, but yeah, we're doing pretty good. Very, very happy with where we're at. Just need to keep crushing out villages. Next village probably going to go to a region with the boots in it, so we can make use of the Titan boots, and that will help out not only our raiding this early, but also our attacking with our thunder armies, and also general catapulting of farms. I've got catapults on the way right now to a farm actually, and he crannied up majorly. Maybe they're already landed. That's annoying. But yeah, just trying to take down crannies. Yes, it has landed. Oh, that's not good. Woodcutter. Oh my god. Well, that kind of sucks, but that's the risk you run with the random shot going for crannies, because obviously you can't target crannies. So I'm just going to keep trying, because he's crannied up beyond belief. Like, you can only get that out of him, so I might as well just keep going. There's not much point not trying, because he's not that great of a farm anymore. And yeah, a nice update, and I will see you back maybe tomorrow. Oh, there was a really nice attack. Let me grab it. I don't need to stop recording. Like, it should be still on the reports. So he was catapulting this cropper here, 150% cropper, because he wanted to settle it, and then the follow homes. So Zaljan followed it home with 500 steppies and crushed all of this. Like, that is major crushing right there. And then we also followed, but we only got a few catapults and some more steppies. Probably set him back quite a bit there. One ram fake, that's nice. But yeah, he's still raiding quite a lot. It's obviously not his entire army. I'm guessing he had like probably about 4,000 steppies, maybe even more. I don't know. Like, we seem to farm really well. We have really nice farms. I think that's the reason why. And we're not just micro farming the whole server like these guys probably are. We're actually actively like hunting bigger farms and stuff, as you can see by the off points. We're actually clearing out them with our hero and stuff. That's why our hero is like rank 13 on the server. It's just been crushing, killing stuff. Yeah, but that report's pretty cool. Okay, a little update here. You might notice I'm on a different computer. I don't know what the go with my normal computer is. Like, it turns on, but there's no display. Like, it's just a black screen on the monitor. I've tried testing the monitor. The monitor's fine. It's the actual computer that's just not displaying anything. I don't know what the go is. Anyway, I've removed the CMOS battery, and hopefully that'll fix it when I try it again tomorrow. But yeah, anyway, if it doesn't work, then I still got the hard drive with all the stuff on it, so I won't have lost recordings. Here's the top 10. So you can see we're quite far ahead, like 600,000 ahead of second, and like a full million ahead of third. So it's going pretty awesome for us in rating. I can't remember what I was up to in my last video, but if I didn't display last week's, then here it is again. We made 8.5 mil and we come third. Probably another day and we would have got second, if not third. So pretty decent. Here's how the troops look. So I got a nice amount of thunders, and the hammer's slowly going up. We're not putting full-time resources into the hammer, as we're still working on the croplands. As you can see here, we've got a few level 16s, making use of the great granary and great warehouse artifact that we've got, so that's awesome. And yeah, just getting those croplands up while training thunders in the capital pretty much 24/7. The merge feature we used to transfer some thunders to India, the village which is a bit further away. You can see the coordinates, and that's currently working out like super good for us. We're making a stack of income off there. As you can see around here on the map, it's full of farms around here, and they're all still like in beginner's protection, so I've added them to the farm list for when they come out. But yeah, it's just giving us a whole new income because we're farming all these villages down here which have come out, so I guess that's why we're so far ahead on raiders. This is just giving us like another income. And yeah, we settled another village out here to support this one. It is in the small trainer region. Unfortunately, the Alliance decided to bail on us and not settle here. I don't know why, but there's only our 2 villages in it, which is kind of sad at the moment. They decided to go for Durisbane instead, which gives nothing but 300 victory points per day, and for someone who doesn't care about winning the server, victory points are meaningless to me. I just want these artifacts. And yeah, it's a small trainer here, so it's not like it's an ordinary artifact. It's a really, really good one. The spawn, you saw the trip count earlier, just farming hard there. And this is the Hammer village. This is how the infrastructure is looking. We're getting the treasury up here as well a little bit. Probably going to add a great warehouse and great granary in here to save space in there. And yeah, overall it's going pretty well. I will show you the Egyptian account because I think it's a pretty awesome account, and it shows how powerful the Egyptians are. So I have that open in Firefox just here. And here it is. The capital has 3 level 17 fields and 330,000 production, which is pretty insane. It's got the great granaries, great warehouses up. Looks like they're making a stable here. I guess they're going to make the heavy cavalry here for defense. And yeah, it's looking pretty awesome. Waterworks is so overpowered, and just look at this production. Like, it's day 11 or day 12 of the server. And look at it. I'm pretty sure it's might be day 13. But yeah, like, to have tiles like this on day 13, it's insane. I guess like on my other videos I had them at day 16, all level 16s. And that's really good, but Jesus. Yeah, 14 days. So it's just turned 14 days old. It just hit 12 o'clock, so it's just 14 days old now. And already on level 17s. So this account currently goes from 12 midday server time till, well, it might be different now because they're sometimes a bit slow activating the artifact. So yeah, you can see it's been active 9 minutes or so. So it goes midday server time to midnight server time. It does the artifact to save gold of reactivating it and keep increasing the production. So it just does the great granaries and great warehouses during this time, and then from midnight server time to midday it just does the croplands here. The other villages are not so special, so I won't really show you those. Just slaves training in the 01 village, 4,000 of them now. Decent amount, they train quite fast. I think Smithy's about level 10. But yeah, it's cool to be able to showcase 2 accounts at once. Like, me and one dual play on this account, and then a friend of mine, Jungler, you might know him from previous video, the first one I did. He plays on Platypus account with a duel in there as well. Vinny was a fan of my videos. He's watched my videos. He played on Comex in the same alliance as me, the last one that just came by then. And yeah, it's cool to have him on there as a duel. I guess he can learn a lot from us, and he provides a good time slot. He's from India, so. And Jungler and my duel on this account are both from Spain, so it works well with our 4 time zones. We've kind of gotten like no gaps in the account, which is pretty awesome. But for a Gaul #1 raider by this much on week 3 of the server is pretty awesome. And considering we didn't raid at all in the first week, it's even better. And we're just absolutely putting a gap on them at the moment. Fire and Sand, my thoughts on it so far, pretty interesting. It's good to have a new feature of the game. I'll show you the victory points and stuff like here. Exodus is just smashing them out. They're getting 1200 a day, which is ridiculous. This region is extremely important if you want to win the server. So Delphi, it provides 600 victory points per day. So it's extremely important if you want to actually win the server. And I guess that's why this alliance is going for that Durisbane. It gives 300 victory points or so. Yeah, 300. So I guess that other one's like a unique one. And the regions, I don't know if this is much use to anyone watching it. But yeah. That's what they look like. I don't really check this every day. I'll show you the accounts registered. I can't believe there's so few Huns registered. Like, that's a horrible amount of Huns, really. And yeah, I thought there would be more Egyptians because they are super overpowered, but 21%, not too bad. But yeah, I can't believe Huns because I really like how the Huns look at the moment. I think I will play them next server if I do play again. Anyway, that's the update, and I'll keep you updated in the future. Okay, let's have an update. It's been a couple of days, I guess, since the last video. It's like almost 2 AM, so I'm about to sleep. I'm pretty tired. But update here, 8,500 attack points, and the raid score you've all been waiting for is rank 1, 26.5 mil. Absolutely flogging the rest of the server. Soon we'll be 20 mil ahead of 10th, and we've got 7.5 mil ahead of 2nd. So it is going so good. We joined our wing today, CC2, because it actually has only one artifact which they control, and that is this one, which is the Slight Trainer, which is amazing for us this early and desperately needed it. And I guess I'll show you the troops count now. There is our offsides, our armies. Pretty awesome for this stage of the game. Pretty awesome. So the hammer is looking nice. We need more rams, but just maxing catters out at the moment. I'd like to have 1,000 rams when we get 1,000 catapults, so that's probably the goal right now. Thunders, they're looking pretty awesome. We're going to try rotate the trainer to here, the capital, and make thunders on it when we have big queues on 01. So we'll try to get those above 12 hours and then move it to here, get thunders above 12 hours and so on. Just rotate it between these two villages. As I don't believe you can activate it. Oh. You can seriously? Nah, that is so overpowered. What the hell? So I didn't actually realize this, but we can actually... Can we actually use trainer in both? That is so overpowered. What the hell? No way. Can we do this like in every village? Like, what the hell? There's no point in getting large artifacts if that's the case. Maybe you can only have max 3 or 2, but oh my god. Can't believe I didn't actually check this earlier. you're hearing a real excitement and a real reaction here because I did not know this. So what I did work out is you can't leave your alliance if you have an artifact active. They're called ancient powers here, but I keep calling them artifacts, so that's my bad. So you can't leave your alliance if you got one active. There is no cooldown if you leave an alliance and join another one. So we joined this alliance and then we were able to use the trainer straight away. We didn't have to wait whatsoever, like I can show you here. So there's about 6 hours left on that, and I'll show you when we joined the alliance, which was so 11:27, and the time now is 5:48, which is 6 hours. So you can see that there's no cooldown, you don't have to wait. That is so awesome. And yeah, trainer time. It's gonna be sweet. And with the trainer, we should just pull even further ahead in the raiders for next week. Just smashing out great parties. We chiefed a village today. It's not the most massive population, but it saves settling in this area. It was directly above the other village we settled. So yeah, chiefed it off this guy here. As you can see the coordinates, so it's literally 1 square off it. So that's really why we chiefed it. 200 pop. The fields were like level 7. Also, I don't want to click and change villages because my duel's on and it could be doing something like adding farms or something. So I'm not going to change villages on him. But yeah, it was pretty nice to get that, even though it's super small pop. Yeah, you see the village just changed. Yeah, I don't think there's too much more to update on. It's pretty much all. We haven't done any real major big attacks. It's just like clearing Teutons and stuff like this. Yeah, so it's nothing too special really. Yeah, archive's pretty terrible. We're not actually archiving the good report. Maybe this one's a better one. Yeah, clearing like 2k clubs and stuff. So yeah, it's no like big attacks at the moment. Just want to update on. I can show you our to-do list of what we're gonna do. Oh, did you know jungler is a nerd? That's the Incarnate Platypus. I can show you Platypus if you like as well. To-do list and Platypus account. Switch village on them. Doesn't matter. Yeah, level 18 fields are going up. Look at that mad production. Egypt OP. They got stacks of troops queued up. And they're training catapults. And there's their troop count at the moment. Maybe when I'm not so tired I'll explain more about the defensive options for Egypt and stuff, but I really can't be bothered now. I was just, I got caught up watching other YouTube videos for the last hour and a half or so. And yeah, I'll probably update you maybe when the week's ending to show you the final raid score, unless something terribly interesting happens.